if you're in a season right now, honey, where you feel like you've been on your mark, okay, you've been pressing for it every single day, and then all of a sudden something just happened, and now you feel like you've done took about 10 steps back, and you feel like you're losing a sense of control. You feel like you're losing a sense of your day. You don't know what's going on. First and foremost, I want to say you are not alone. You are not alone. Okay. And I want to encourage you. And I know I say this all the time, is to keep fighting, but I want to encourage you to reclaim your power. You got to take your power back. Have your day, have your two. And I say this because I had to have two. Okay, I got sick on Thanksgiving, and I just felt like I was just out of my routine. I wasn't consistent anymore. My habits just they weren't there. And it could have been because I was sick. I wasn't feeling my best, right? So I wasn't eating the healthiest food. I'm being honest, I'm human. I wanted comfort food, and within those 2 days, I felt like I just lost control of my whole life. Isn't that crazy how that happens? Like, how is it that one event can happen, something small as far as getting sick? Coach trying to get better, okay, and I'm still trying to be consistent with these videos. Oh my God, even though I'm not feeling well. This is what's coming to my spirit. In the midst of when it feels like you are just going backwards, and you feel like what am I doing? Like, how is it that I was making so much progress, and now I just feel like this one event happened. Now I feel like I'm taking these couple steps back, and I realized that the more you sit in that and you just ponder and you think about that, that gives opportunity to the enemy to sow a seed into that. And the more we sit and we ponder and the enemy is just sowing a seed, now we're just spiraling out about everything. We start thinking about everything that's going on in our lives, and we're not focusing on the things that we did good, that got us to where we're at, right? And it's just amazing to me how one event, like me getting sick, can make us, if we sit in that and we ponder on that, it's amazing how the enemy can take anything, just a little crack, and he can sow a seed in that and just let it, what is it, faster, what is the word, let it just fester up something, and it's just I don't know, but it's doing this. It's doing this, right? And it's just growing, right? And then it's like we really sit here and we really forget about all the things that we've done to get us to this place, right? And it was so crazy to me is that, I feel like this is going a whole different direction. God, just take the Holy Spirit, just go with it. But it's just crazy because it's like the very place that we're at right now. Do y'all know this used to once be a prayer that we prayed so hard for? We used to pray for where we're at currently right now. And then it's like we seem to forget sometimes that when we go through hardship, when we're going through struggles, when we're going through an event to make us think that, why is this happening to us? Why does it seem like I'm taking a few steps forward and then I'm getting knocked 10 steps back? You know what I mean? Like, we don't think that for one, it's a part of the process, because that in itself is showing us. It's building mental toughness. But it's a part of it. Sometimes I feel like we forget, this is me included. Sometimes I feel like that the struggle sometimes is not supposed to be a part of it. I hope that makes sense. But it's very much a part of the process. Stumbling, making mistakes, taking a few steps back. That's all a part of the process. It's all a part of the journey. And I think we tend to forget that. And when we forget that, we start to devalue ourselves. We start to devalue of who we're becoming in the process of the struggle, who we're becoming in the process of the challenges, of the obstacles, of the giants that's standing up in front of us, and we want to turn around, and because we got knocked down because they pushed us down, and then we sit in that, and we forget, like, this is a part of the process. I hope I'm making sense. Oh, I swear I was going somewhere else with this video, y'all. I honestly didn't know where I was going with this video, but that just dropped in my spirit, because it's like, and I think that's dropped in my spirit because I was having a conversation with my auntie, and I was like, Auntie, this is hard. This is hard. Like, this is hard. Sometimes I be wanting to give up. I'm gonna be honest, but that's the easiest thing to do, y'all. It's to give up. That's the easiest thing to do, is to give up. What's hard is sticking in it. What's hard is knowing your worth. What's hard is remembering your why you're doing the very thing that you're doing right now. What's hard is actually going after the very calling that God has called you to. That is what's hard. And we think it's supposed to be easy sometimes. We think that we're not going to come across challenges. We think we're not going to stumble and fall sometimes. But it's not always this easy cakewalk. Like, and I'm not saying that to discourage anybody. I'm not. I love you. If you know me, if you've been following my channel, y'all, I love you so much. And I'm in this with you. I'm in this with you. I'm thick in it with you. Showing up every day. But I go through stuff too. I'm like I said, you are not alone. You are not alone. When it feels like you are just making payway, like you making headway, you betting on yourself, and then you feel like you get knocked off your square. But that's all a part of the process. Because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. It's teaching you something, love. You getting up every single day, choosing yourself, having faith, betting on yourself, trusting that you are capable. You are more than capable of achieving whatever that desire is on your heart is, regardless if nobody supports you, regardless if the enemy is attacking you every single day. You got to remember that when the enemy is attacking you every single day, he can use any and everybody that surrounds you, okay? He can use your money, your finances looking a little funny, okay? You're not being able to pay your rent, it's looking a little, you getting sick all of a sudden. Your family is tripping and wilding. Your kids is tripping out, wilding, bad, acting up in school. Your co-workers, your friends, your boo thing on the side tripping, like you having arguments all of a sudden. Like, God can use any and everybody. You applying for things and they starting to say no. You're not getting accepted. Like, all of that's a part of it. And when all that stuff starts to happen, it's because you have something valuable on the inside of you. You were made for greatness, love. And you got to keep pressing. I say this all the time. The enemy is petty, but baby, you are powerful. And I need you to understand, as I'm telling myself, that all this is a part of the process. All of, like, what did it say? I don't know who fell 9 times or 7 times in the Bible. Like I said, I'm not a Bible scholar, and I don't want to show up as I am, because I am not, y'all. I'm learning as much as y'all are. Okay, but I know my mother used to always tell me that, I don't know if it was Job or I don't know, somebody fell 7 times or 9 times, 6 times. Y'all can look it up yourself. But it's like, falling is a part of the process. Okay, getting knocked off your square is a part of the process, because it's showing you your strength of getting back up. Yes, God will not put more on you than you can bear. But then also, my auntie told me today, she was like, I feel like God does do that. She was like, I feel like God, when people say God don't put more on you than you can bear, and she was like, but I think he does though. I say, you know what, I agree with you, but I think when he does that and we feel like, oh my God, this is too much to us, we think it's too much. To us, we feel like it's unbearable. But God knows exactly who we are. He knows our strength within us. That is the reason why he chooses to put extra pressure sometimes on us. Not to hurt us, not to cause us pain, but it's because he knows what's on the inside of us. He knows how strong we are. But we got to go within ourselves to pull her out, to pull him out. We got to do the work, because faith without work is... And we gotta own our grown, and we gotta take responsibility, and we gotta not be gullible enough to understand that this is a part of the process. We gonna have to get knocked down, just like whoever in the Bible got knocked down 7 or 8 or 9 times. I don't know, but they got knocked down and got back up. We got to continue to get back up. It's a part of the process. So don't think that just because you took 2 steps forward, love, and you got knocked back 10 times, it's a reason why you got knocked back. It's a part of the process. It's also building you up. It's showing you how strong are you mentally to get back up. Because you are valuable. Dust your shoulders up. Just like I got to get back up. I fell off for 2 days because I was sick, and I felt like I'm spiraling. I feel like sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yes, it feels like that sometimes. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. And I just feel that I pray that my messages are encouraging somebody today. I pray that I'm making an impact and an influence, a positive impact and influence, if only on just one person. I did my job. Because I know that's what I'm called to do. I'm called to do that. And sorry if I'm getting emotional, because I feel this, y'all. I'm so passionate about this. And my auntie said something to me that hit me so tough. She said, niece, I feel that you're meant to go through everything you're going through right now, because your line of work, in order to teach somebody something, you have to be the one to go through it. That hit. I don't even know if I said it the way she even said it, but I understood exactly what she meant, because I remind myself that every single day. Like, it's a reason. I'm not just going through this through vain. You're not just going through you're not just growing through what you're going through for nothing. God is not just the tears you cry are not in vain. The pain that you're enduring is not in vain. Many of the afflictions of the righteousness. But if you just stick in it, and you just continuously get back up, and if you just understand that this is all a part of the process, love. This is all a part of the process. Just like I got to tell myself, this is all a part of the process. I got to show up every single day, even when it hurts, even when I'm sick. Okay? Because this is bigger than me. It's bigger than you. And you are valuable. Thieves do not steal from empty vaults. They don't. That means you have something very valuable on the inside of you. You are worth. You are worthy. You are so worthy. And you are so powerful. So I encourage you that if you are in a place right now where you just feel like, I want to give up, I don't know why I'm going through what I'm going through, I just feel like I'm spiraling out of control, I don't feel like I'm just making any headway, like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, even if it's the babyest of the babyest, that's still progress. Taking that baby step, okay? And even if that feels like there's no movement going on, you still gotta go. You still gotta keep going, because you don't know what God is doing in the background. God is showing up, and He is working behind the scenes for you. But you gotta give God something to work with, love. You gotta keep showing up every single day. You gotta show Him that I'm there. I'm there. Don't ask for it. What does Jim Rohn say? Don't ask for it to be easier. Ask for you to be wiser, for you to be better. Don't ask because it doesn't do nothing if the task was easier. It's so much easier to give up. It's so much easier to want things to be so easy. What's hard is having that mental toughness. What's hard is staying in it when you just want to give up. What's hard is going anyway when you don't see nothing around you shaking. You don't even know what's moving. That's what's hard. That's what having faith is, though. I'ma go when you can't see. So I encourage you that to keep going. It's all a part of the process, love. Know that you got this. I believe in you. You are powerful. And God is working on your behalf. But you got to just keep going. Sorry if the lighting is messing up, but you just got to keep going, love. You just got to keep showing up. And just always remember that it's all a part of the process. The getting knocked down 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, but getting back up, that's a part of the process. That's what makes you the powerful, strong person that you are. You are all of that and more. So do not give up while doing good. Because it won't be long now that you're going to reap everything. Everything that God has stamped on your life. Everything that has your name on it. It's coming. But you got to keep pressing for it. So I love you. This is your coach, T-Rae. Okay? Subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Share this video with 2 of your friends. I love you so much, you guys. Until next time. Bye.